Hello, hi, I'm realism, and today I'm going to show you how to make rain in Unity for your games. Now, I'm just assuming that you already know how to use Unity and how to add stuff and do that, so this is going to be a brief demonstration of how to add some simple stuff. On my player, I have an empty game object. You can add an empty game object by going hierarchy, empty game object. I'm going to rename this particles. Make sure you go over to the transform, right click it, and hit reset. Right click the empty game object, go down to effects, add particle system. You can rename this to something like rain or rainfall, and make sure you reset the transform. Go down to shape, hit the drop down arrow, and then set it to box. Now, on size, you can change it to whatever you want. For me, I'm going to change 20 on the X and 20 on the Z. Make sure you have the velocity over lifetime checked, so we can give our rain some gravity. Then on the linear, click the arrow and set it to random between two constants. On the Y, set it to -25 and -35. Now go down to render and set the renderer mode to stretched billboard so it can look more like rain falling. Then go back up to 3D start size, click it and set it to random between two constants. On the X, set it to 0.1 and 0.1 and set Y to 1 and 2 so it can have some variety. On the Z, set it to 0.1 and 0.1. Make sure to set the start speed to 0, and if it looks like the rain is falling for any ground you have, you can set the start of lifetime to something like 3 or 1. You can also just lift up the particles if you want. Then turn down the alpha to something like 0.7 or 0.5. Go to emission, check it, and set it to like 200 so there will be more particles. If it's falling down in bursts, you might have to turn up max particles to a higher number. Go to collision, make sure it's check marked. This will make the particles collide with objects around the scene. So if we set the type to world, the particles will bounce all over the place. So we're going to have to set the dampen to 1 and set the bounce to 0. Set the life loss to 0.4. You can change these settings for your liking and whatever you're trying to make. Why I have the particle system only on the player or around the player is because I don't want all of these particle system all over the map lagging the game. So I just have it on the player so when the player moves it just follows with the player. So I hope this tutorial helps you with making rain for your game, and I'll see you next time. Bye.